I wanted to talk about the story Yearling, chapter 7. Judy woke up very early and his father was alive. He looked better. Then Judy ran the barn and fed the animals. He got milk from Trixie and his mother poured some milk into a cup and took it to Penny. And then Penny was awake and he smiled weakly. And all death has got to wait for me, said Penny softly. And then doctor said, I don't understand why you didn't why you didn't die. And then Buck and Melville came to the room and smiled. Buck said, you aren't pretty, Penny, but you're alive. And then a doctor gave Penny the milk, and he drank, and Penny drank it thirstily. Then Penny closed his eyes and said, I need to sleep a week. Then doctor said to Penny, that is what I want you to do. And then Mabakster said, who will work the farm when Penny asleep. And then Buck said, what work? The corn needs planting, said Mabakster. And Buck said, I will stay and I do it. And then Mabakster surprised and he went to the kitchen and made a big breakfast for the men. And then Mabakster said to Judy, imagine Buck is a grateful to the foresters. And then Judy said, but Buck isn't the foresters, and he's a friend's ma boxer, Judy said. Penny helped his mother for the breakfast, and he talked about the dough and fun with his mother. During breakfast, Judy went to saw his father, and when Penny saw Judy, he said to his son, "I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, son. You did what was needed." And then Judy asked Penny, "Do you remember, Pa? Do you remember the phone and the dough?" Then Penny said, yes, I'll never forget them. The old dough saved me. And then Judy said, Pa, I'm grown up and I don't need milk now. Can I go and find the phone and bring it here? And then Penny lay quiet and looking up. And then he said to his son, "It won't need much, and it will soon eat plants, and you take it to mother. I'm grateful, and it will die if it doesn't get milk." And my heart tells me to say yes. And then Judy asked Penny, "Can I ride back with Millville and find a phone?" And then Penny said, "If your mother said yes, yes, it's okay, and go." And then Judy came back and asked Mailboxer, and Pa said, I, I can go and find the phone." And then Mailboxer asked, "What phone?" And then Judy said, "Pa killed the doll, and it had a phone. Pa is grateful, so he can leave the phone." And then Dr. Wilson said, "Yes, that's right." The boys and the Penny said, "Right." And then Millville said, he can ride back with me, and I helped him to find a phone. And then Malboxer said, "Okay." And Dr. Wilson thanked Malboxer for the great breakfast, and Millville took Judy with him. Go north, Millville," said Judy. "Go in that direction, and that's where Pa killed the dog." Then Millville asked, "Why were you and your father up north?" Judy thought and said, we were looking our sheep." And then Millville said, "Your sheep? And don't worry about them. They will come back tonight, I think. My father and my mother will be very happy if see our sheep," said Judy. And then he said, "Okay, tell me about Father Wings. Is he real sick, or Lem didn't want to see him?" Then Millville said, "Yes, he's really sick." And then Judy asked, "Can I see Father Wing?" And then Millville said, "No, please wait. When Lem goes out one day, you can see him." And then Judy said, "Okay, please leave me here. I will find a phone." Then Melville asked, "Are you sure? There are a lot of rattlesnake around here. Do you know the way?" And then Judy said, "I will be fine. I'm grateful, and goodbye, Melville." And then Judy thought with himself, "If I did, I don't want Melville to see my face." Finish.